Good morning, Scorpio. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This is about our, I don't know, fifth try at this. Things just keep going wrong with this one for Scorpio, but we're going to get through it this time. I'm determined. So, this one's going to be for Monday the 26th through Thursday the 29th. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through your weekend. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Alrighty. Okay, Scorpio, where are we at? Let's see. We're starting with the Six of Wands. Then the Devil and the Hierophant. So this is your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you with the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, in the near future, we're looking at the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Five of Wands. Okay, so the undercurrent to this reading has something to do with you feeling quite conflicted. There you go. That's really the undercurrent, or the material that's holding it all together, I guess you could say, is this inner conflict, okay? The card at the center of your read is actually the Five of Swords, and that's also about feeling conflicted. You know what I'm saying? Conflict. Except for with the Five of Swords, it's more of an exterior deal, so you're actually having conflict with other people. So we'll go through this and see how it plays in. All right? Let's see. Come on, Scorpio. Let's start at the beginning, which is the past. So I have the Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Hierophant. So it feels as though possibly there was a relationship here that you became obsessed with trying to get it to the next level. Meaning, I don't know, you wanted a title. Okay, it looks like there was a relationship here, and what you desperately wanted was public recognition. You wanted a title, and it was not forthcoming, it looks like, no matter how hard you tried. I'm not sure why. Possibly you picked somebody that was non-committal, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. But at any rate, it looks like there was definitely a relationship here in the recent past that was one that you desperately wanted a title on, and you couldn't manage that for some reason. It didn't come together right. Okay, so that's your recent past anyways. We can't do anything about that. That's already done. But however it played out is what's affecting the rest of this reading. All right, let's keep going. So where are you at currently? I've got you with the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles would speak of you now being at a point where you're trying to decide where you want to invest. It's kind of like the Hermit. You know, you've pulled your energy back some. You're trying to decide if you still want to invest in the same things. Are you going to invest elsewhere? You know, where do you want to put the work in, the time and energy? With the Five of Swords, this is about conflict. And with the Nine of Wands, this is about you feeling wounded. Now, I feel like you're feeling wounded from whatever happened up here. So you're trying to decide right now if you want to continue to invest in whatever the situation from the past was. You know, if you invest longer, is it going to do what you want it to do? Will you be able to get this title it feels like that you want? Feels like a title. Make something official, maybe. Maybe marriage or kids, I don't know. Something that you're not receiving at this point. Okay. And you're very conflicted about whether or not you want to even try. And obviously there's some kind of animosity, or I don't know, there's something going on here as far as you're arguing, it feels like, with the person that this has to do with now, because they're not giving you what you want and possibly what they promised. Maybe this is something where they promised you that they would in time and they're not doing it. All right, let's keep going. Where do we go in the near future? I've got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. I do feel like you're presenting here as the Queen of Cups. Okay, which has wonderful attributes to it. It has some negative sides. All cards do. One of the negatives here is that you're probably excusing this person's bad behavior to some extent, trying to see it from their point of view and excusing whatever they haven't done that they promised or said they would. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're going to have some sort of it's like a renewal of your spirit, right? All of a sudden you're going to feel more fired up. With the Emperor on the other side, it feels to me like you're taking your power back out of this situation, at least temporarily. With the Ace of Wands, it feels like you have a new idea. Maybe a new way to try to get this person to do what you want. Maybe that's what we're doing here. You've been the Queen of Cups, so it makes you fairly passive. Maybe you have decided to instead, you know, stage a walkout or whatever and see if he comes after you, maybe. Some kind of a new plan. It's like a new perspective almost. You have a new idea about how to try to fix this situation. I would say you've given up on the situation. You just have a new plan as to how you think you might be able to fix it, which is good. If something else isn't working, try something new, right? That's what you have to do. Behind the Five of Wands, I have the High Priestess and the Sun. So there's something here that you're not seeing clearly, and you're not seeing it clearly because they're keeping it from you. So there's some kind of a secret here, but with the Sun coming in after the High Priestess, it feels as though the Sun is going to shine down on whatever this secret is, and so that the light will bring it to the front, right? So that you'll know whatever this was that they were trying to keep hidden or secret. For some of you, they could have been trying to keep you hidden or secret, but there were secrets attached to that, right? All right, let's see what else we got. What else you got here? I've got the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Moon. This is a divine union, you know what I'm saying? And you've already had to exhibit an enormous amount of strength, way more than anybody should have to at this point. But it is quite possible now with the Moon here too. I feel like it's possible that you are the secret, or you were the secret. Maybe that's why you're looking for a title. Maybe they promised they would leave where they were at. You were the secret, and they promised they'd leave where they were at to come to you, and now they're dragging their feet, maybe. Possible. I've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So with the Six of Cups, this is somebody you have a ton of history with. You know, this is somebody who there's nostalgia here. There's a sense of home to each other, right? You know each other when other people don't. With the Knight of Pentacles, though, this person's not making any moves quickly. The Two of Wands would say that everybody involved has decisions to make, but I feel like you are at a very pivotal point as far as making decisions as to whether to continue this or to go ahead and pull the plug on it. It is, you know, nobody can make that decision but you, but it does look like it is looming that you decide one way or another. Okay, 3 more and then we'll get the days of the week out. I've got Temperance, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands would mean you're going to get what you want, period. That's how you feel about it. With the love, and you don't care what anybody else thinks about it either, okay? With the Lovers, there's definitely a confusing love situation at hand here. One where decisions need to be made, choices need to be made. With Temperance, it's saying that with patience, you should get the outcome that you at least believe that you want. Is how I feel like I should say it. Okay, all right, let's see what we got for the week. I've got Monday with the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. So somebody is passing judgment on Monday. It feels like it could be towards you, but it's happening for you, not to you. Just understand that, because it's part of a bigger plan with the Wheel of Fortune here. So the wheel's spinning in your favor. It's just may not feel like it right then. Tuesday, I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is you standing very independently with your cup of love, trying to figure out if you want to invest it or not, I think. Wednesday, I have the Four of Swords and the Chariot. You're trying to recover. This has been quite arduous. It's been a long path to get to just where you are right now, and that's not where you wanted to end up. So it's been a journey, yeah? And then Thursday, I have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So Thursday, I feel like you're going to feel as though maybe there was a betrayal, but right behind it, this person's going to come in to love bomb you. So it's like a 50-50 thing right there, right? Thursday just looks eventful. I think you'll be fine. That's what I got for right now. I'm going to go ahead. This is the one we're sticking with, this one. Anyways, sorry these are all late, you guys. These new antibiotics they got me on are killing me. But anyways, maybe literally, I don't know. I will be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings to get you through your weekend. And I'm back here every morning to do the energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of cool. That's it. All right, everybody go out there. No matter what the cards say, you make it the best possible day you can or the week you can. That is kind of your job in this whole deal. All right, then. Take care.